Hey you guys, Tevaron here. Sorry for the sorry state of my voice at the moment. Just wanted to make a video and kind of explain what's been going on the last month or so while no videos have been posted to the channel. Well, I've been struggling once again with illness. That's in addition to my normal ongoing health issues, which some of you may be aware of. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobile type, or HEDS as it's often abbreviated. I'm not going to go extremely into detail here since I've put up another video in the past talking about this diagnosis and a lot of what it means. So if you're interested in checking that out, there'll be a link in the description. I had mentioned at the time that my immunologist was considering whether to put me on IVG treatments to help buffer my low levels of immunoglobulin, which in the simplest terms means that my immune system doesn't fight off infections as well as most people's does. But he ultimately decided that it wouldn't be worth the cost and other potential ill effects since my pneumonia antibodies were good. Fast forward to today, and I've been sick for about a month now, beginning with a sinus infection that is now walking pneumonia, also called mycoplasma pneumonia, which is a less severe type of pneumonia, but still not a fun experience, and which my antibodies don't really help against, so hopefully I'll be over this eventually and able to make content again. However, that does lead me into another related topic, spoon theory. You've probably never heard of this before and are wondering what insanity I'm going to be rambling on about. Well, spoon theory is a metaphor that is used to help people understand what it's like to live with a chronic illness. It was coined by Christine Miserandio, which I probably horribly mispronounced there, in 2003 in her essay, The Spoon Theory. I'll also link to that in the description, and I highly recommend that you read it, especially if there are people in your life who are dealing with chronic illness or disabilities. I'll paraphrase here since the essay is copywritten and I don't want to cause issues for myself. The original piece uses spoons because it takes place in a restaurant and spoons were readily available to use as props. So we'll just continue with that analogy. Basically, a friend asks a person with a chronic illness why they can't do things together as much anymore as they both would like to. To explain, the disabled person gives her some spoons, 12 to be precise, and explains that each action that she takes throughout the day is going to cost her one or more of those spoons. At which point the friend laughs and asks if she can have more than 12. No, she cannot have more. That is not to say that all people with chronic illness have 12 spoons, but that we have a finite number of spoons per day, and once they're gone, they're gone. The friend looked disappointed, which is understandable, but it's also the beginning of her starting to grasp her friend's situation. So she's made to list off what it takes to get through a day, and is surprised to learn that just getting out of bed in the morning costs a spoon, as does making breakfast, taking a shower, getting dressed, and so on. And before she is even to the point of getting to work, half of her spoons are gone, and the reality has become fully clear. As a person with a chronic illness, that is, one that will never go away and can't be cured, it's important to pay attention to how many spoons I have. When they're gone, they're gone. I can perhaps borrow a couple from my supply for tomorrow, however, that will be usually at a rate of about 2 for 1 or worse. That is, if I use 2 more spoons than I actually have today, it'll probably cost me 4 or more tomorrow because of the exertion. And to be perfectly honest, I've been overusing my spoons for a while now. It just took another bout with illness to make me understand that. I've been on a quest the past 2 years or so to be healthier. I've lost about 120 pounds, down from around 340 to a still not quite where I want to be 220. I was hoping that it would help with my pain levels. It hasn't, though I do feel better in general and plan to keep working at it. Also, it may surprise some of you to learn that the videos I make take a lot longer to produce than the actual runtime of the video in question. Each one varies for several different reasons, but in general you can take the length of the video and multiply it by at least 4. And that's only for the non-Magic Arena videos, which take far longer to produce. And even though I'm sedentary during production, it takes a lot out of me. It eats up a lot of my spoons, to return to the metaphor, to the point that I'm not able to spend as much time with my friends and family as I would like to. So I'm going to be changing some things around and making them more of a priority. So, what does this mean for the channel going forward? Basically, I'm going to be putting out fewer videos. I'm not certain exactly how much fewer, but definitely not the 6 a week that I have been doing for a while now. I'm going to be trying to finish up Darkest Dungeon because it feels like we're quite close to the end, and also Unavowed because it's a shorter game, and also I'm really enjoying it. But I'm going to be abandoning the Lobotomy Corporation series, not because I don't like the game, but the episodes just keep getting longer and longer, and it feels unsustainable right now. In the future, I'm going to try to do some more research and not get into recording games that are going to take 100 episodes to finish. I also plan to keep doing Magic Arena content, so no fear of that going away. Right now, I'm still in the midst of this illness, so I can't really tell you when normal videos will be coming back, but hopefully it's pretty soon. So to those of you who have made it all the way through to the end of this, thanks so much for listening. I appreciate it greatly. Hopefully you have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, and hopefully I'll see you soon with something a bit more entertaining.